Hi guys, welcome to the Fight Edge channel. As Hearn, a promoter of former World Heavyweight Champion Anthony Joshua, said that AJ's team is ready to postpone a rematch with WBA, WBO and IBF title holder Alexander Usyk. We are not withdrawing this commitment. We do not seek to avoid this. Joshua was offered a lot of money for refusing this fight, but he didn't take it. If we have to have an interim fight in May or June, we will be happy to do it. After that, we will fight with Usyk when the situation gets better. Officially, we haven't heard anything from his team, but it seems abnormal to contact them and ask, "Is everything okay with our fight? We're just waiting," Hearn said. The leader of heavyweight Britain Tyson Fury spoke in detail about the failed negotiations with the Ukrainian champion Alexander Usyk. That's how it was. Whyte and Joshua had to step aside for $5 and $15 million, respectively, and allow a great fight with Usyk to take place. Throughout the negotiations, I kept only one date in my head, April 23, and there was no secret about it, but Usyk's people said they would not agree to it. They needed June. I've been sitting on my hands for a long time, so I was ready to agree only for April, because only I can take care of my career. So I said, okay, let's fight in June, but let me perform in April. Yes, it was a matter of time. I wasn't going to give up the fight with Usyk because he was so good. All these guys weren't telling the truth. The cherry on the cake was the return of the little diva, Joshua, who demanded another $5 million, in half on us with Usyk. After that, he lost all the money, Fury said. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you really enjoy the content, then please subscribe to my channel and keep watching the videos. If you are subscribed, then you receive notifications about the release of new videos. You do not even have to look for anything personally. I really want to get 10,000 subscribers on my channel. I'm trying very hard, absolutely every day, and I need your support. Your likes, comments, reposts to social networks. Thanks to everyone who subscribes to my channel. You are my support. Thank you so much. The WBC World Heavyweight Champion Tyson Fury commented on the statement of the owner of the WBA, WBO and IBF title Alexander Usyk, who said that he was ready to fight him on the street with bare fists. This fight wouldn't last too long because he is a dwarf compared to me. I would have knocked him out and torn him to pieces. It wouldn't have worked anyway, because it's another boxing ring, where he can do his little moves and run away all evening. I would grab him, smash his face and hit his head on the canvas, Fury said. The WBC World Heavyweight Champion Tyson Fury has once again started telling about retirement. According to the 33-year-old British boxer, he is going to hand up his gloves on a nail after the next fight, in which he will meet the mandatory challenger for his title, Dillian Whyte. This will be the final fight of my career, after which I will retire. $150 million in my bank. Healthy, young. I will buy myself a huge yacht abroad. I will retire. I will live. This is my last fight. And that's it for me, Tyson Fury said at a press conference dedicated to the fight with Whyte. Recall that Fury's fight with Dillian Whyte will take place on April 23 in London. Despite the statement of the Gypsy King, it is expected that if he wins, he will fight the winner of the Alexander Usyk and Anthony Joshua second fight for the title of Absolute World Heavyweight Champion. John Fury, the father of the WBC World Heavyweight Champion Tyson Fury, commented on the absence of his son's future rival Dillian Whyte at the announcing press conference dedicated to their fight. They don't want Tyson to crush him before the fight, do they? Dillian knows perfectly well that Tyson is the king of the ring, but he also knows that my son can get into his head. Whyte just isn't smart enough to play games with Tyson. It's a good thing Dillian didn't come, because he and all his enrage would have looked stupid. It would probably be a big blow for them, John Fury said. John Fury, the father of the WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury, shared the forecast for the fight between his son and Dillian Whyte. Whyte poses absolutely no threat to Tyson. We just have to play with him like a cat with a ball. He will play with him, and when Tyson decides that there are enough games, he will knock out Dillian. To be honest, Tyson can knock him out whenever he wants, at any time. Whyte is a good guy, he has certain achievements, but he didn't box with the people Tyson fought with. He doesn't have the world experience that my son has. Tyson is too good in all directions. When he runs out of ideas and gets tired of everything, at that moment the duel will end. To be honest, I see how at some point will remain on the stool. He won't want to be taken out, Fury said. John Fury also told how his son is preparing for a fight with Dillian Whyte, and also once again stated that the challenger has no chance in this confrontation. We have a good team and we're not worried about the fight. But most importantly, we're sure that Dillian will not cope with Tyson's mental abilities. Fury is on the roll right now. As for the training process, we are ahead of schedule and its weight is correct. We will train for this opponent, just like for any other opponent. Tyson is defending his heavyweight title, and we have to make sure we do everything right and win. At the same time, we do not underestimate Whyte. It's just that Tyson is too smart, too ugly, and surpasses his opponent in everything. I can say this not only about Dillian, but also about any other fighter. I have not seen another heavyweight who would be approximately at the level of Tyson, John Fury said. Former world heavyweight champion Joseph Parker commented on Dillian Whyte's decision not to attend a press conference dedicated to his fight with WBC title holder Tyson Fury, and also gave a forecast for the upcoming fight. Maybe Dillian Whyte is trying to play mind games, maybe he is focused on training at his camp, I am not really sure. But as Tyson said, it doesn't really matter. Fury came to the press conference and did his job. I think it will be a great fight. I think this is a fight that should excite everyone. I had the opportunity to share the ring with Dillian. He is a very good, strong and determined boxer. He has a good left hook, he caught me a few times. However, it seems to me that Tyson will be too tough for him. I think everything will end with a stoppage before the 6th round, Joseph Parker said in an interview. Pro ring legend Evander Holyfield shared his opinion about the possible fight between Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury. Well, here is what I know. Most of the little guys are always better than the bigger ones. They are faster and move well on their feet. At one time I was much smaller than most, so it was not difficult for me to hit them and surpass them in speed. As for me, Usyk will cause Fury problems. Tyson needs to get rid of the idea that he is a bigger boxer, because literally everyone knows that smaller fighters fight many times better. They are more trained and faster than those who are bigger than them. The big guys have a knockout punch. If they catch you, they can cause serious damage. But is Tyson Fury capable of shaking Usyk? After all, the thing is that even though Tyson Fury is a passable puncher, he doesn't have a heavy punch. And in any case, he will not be faster than Usyk, said Holyfield. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel.